Hi, Rion Hog here. Thought I'd give you an update on what I've been doing with my rainwater harvesting. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but so I've made quite a few changes since my last post. So I thought it was time to show you the changes and how it's improved my system. Right, so what was that? Been down to the local hardware store and found these wonderful pre-made tank fittings that they're about $7 or $8 a piece. This is what they look like back the other way. So it's just a nut and a threaded pipe. I'm using the 3/4 inch or 20mm and some standard ball taps, and these are recessed in here, so that's why I've put it this way, where on the other side I've got it sticking back through. Now, where I've made some of my changes is, well, the sun's not on my eyes. Right, here we go. Up here I fitted a new dropper into the gutter. They've dropped down through to a filter that we've made here using a mesh, a sieve for the mesh. Just cut the handle off and bolted it into the bottom of a tray here. So that was quite a cheap leaf filter. I'll just move that to one side for now. I've recently fitted a dropper fitting here so I can fit that later on to the back. And I need to make some decent tops, but what we've got inside here, you can see from that angle, there's some pipes. Bring it up on here. So you can see that there was a certain amount of build-up that had been building up in here. So now that I've cut this opening here, which I can only just squeeze in, I can get down in there and clean that now. Now that's standard ball cock float that I bought there, and that's bolted to the pipe that leads to the tap at the bottom. So now my fresh water, which is at the top layer of the water, is what's being fed to the tap. And just down there you can see cable tied to the fitting at the bottom is a pipe that comes up to the top here, and that one takes the oldest water down the bottom of the tank and feeds it out the overflow. So rather than wasting my good water and using my rubbish, I'm now doing it the other way around. I am using my good water, wasting the rubbish. Later on I intend to hook these together so that they can feed back down to the original dropper, which is blocked off at the top at the moment, and feed into there so the wastewater can just feed off down. And then I intend to hook these two taps together so I've got a single feed down to the gardens. So that's what I've been doing with them. It's a lot easier to have set up than the complicated little system I had before. It was a neat little project, the previous one, but this just works a little bit better and not really much more expensive to do. So yeah, I'll post up some further information on that later, I think.